두 줄로 된 한 악기인데 저도 처음에 시작하게 된 거는 그 두 줄에서 너무 다양한 소리가 나오는 게 너무 신기했고 일단 해금이 되게 사람의 목소리랑 좀 비슷하다고 많이들 하세요. 줄을 눌러서 이렇게 음을 계속 왔다 갔다 진동하는 그런 형태를 띠고 있다 보니까 애절하다라고 많이 말씀을 해주시는 것 같아요. 이 곡은 제가 좀 오래 좋아했던 친구에 대한 제 여러 감정을 담은 곡인데요. 슬펐던 마음 혹은 뭐 고마웠던 마음 이런 여러 가지 감정들을 한데 묶어서 마음이 담긴 곡이라고 할 수 있습니다. 현대적인 음악으로 이제 재구성하는 단계를 거칠 때 항상 중요하게 생각하는 거는 음악의 분위기를 해치지 않는 선에서는 뭔가 전통적인 주법들, 식임새 이런 전통의 냄새라고 할까요? 맛? 이런 걸 살릴 수 있는 요소들을 좀 집어넣으려고 하는 편이에요. 저는 요새 연주하면서도 스스로가 마음도 편하고 몸도 편안한 음악들을 좀 자주 들려드리고 싶다. 제가 음악으로 위로받았던 것처럼 제가 하는 음악들로 여러분들이 좀 위로받을 수 있는 순간이 있었으면 좋겠다. 그런 무대를 만들려고 노력해야겠다라는 생각을 했던 것 같습니다.
여러분 반갑습니다. I'm Kwon So-ah and this is K-Culture Dive. Join us in taking a deep dive into the heart of Korean culture, from K-entertainment to AI news, on-field reports. And in our K-food segment today, we talk about refreshing summer favorites here in Korea. And with that, let's dive in. Joining us on today's show is Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa, and hello to our K-Culture Dive viewers. I'm Bella Kim, back again to Coast, and fill you guys all in with the latest in K-entertainment, focused on K-pop groups' great achievements today.
Okay, so we are starting today with Stray Kids and their latest release.
Right. Stray Kids are back with their new mini album, This and That, and it's already making waves around the globe. The group's in-house production team, Sriracha, which includes members Bangchan, Changbin, and Han, once again took part in writing and producing all the tracks on the album. The title track, This and That, is about Stray Kids' confidence to take on anything and everything they want. With catchy lines and repeated phrases, the song delivers an addictive melody that's just so hard to forget. The new album topped the daily Hanta chart on August 7th and 8th, as well as Circle Chart's daily retail album chart. It also reached #1 on the worldwide and European iTunes album charts, along with the European Apple Music album chart as well.
And not only the song, This and That, but also the music video for it has been a huge hit.
Of course. It topped YouTube's music video trending charts in 25 regions, including the US, Australia, Brazil, and Canada, surpassing 56 million views in just 3 days of its release. Stray Kids also released the remix digital single of This and That on Monday, featuring the original track, an instrumental version, and 2 remix tracks as well.
I'll check out the remix versions as well. And
Yes.
Bella, we will continue with another boy group with a great milestone.
Right. We're talking about 17 this time. They have earned their 4th million certification from the Recording Industry Association of Japan. According to Flightist Entertainment, 17's Japanese fast album, Always Yours, surpassed 1 million copies in cumulative shipments last month. As a result, the album received the prestigious Million certification. Now, this marks 17's 4th million certified album, following their previous albums Dream, FML, and 17th Heaven. With this new milestone, 17 now have the highest number of million certifications among all K-pop artists. The group expressed their gratitude, saying that they are thankful and honored by the latest certification, and also asked the fans to continue supporting them.
Congratulations on that achievement. And we also have a girl group that's doing great in Japan.
Right. We're talking about Eyelid. They're also making a strong impact in Japan with their latest single. According to the Recording Industry Association of Japan, Eyelid's second Japanese single, I Got Your Back, surpassed 100,000 copies in shipments last month, earning a gold disc certification. This achievement is especially notable because the single was released on July 29th, meaning the group reached the milestone in just 3 days. The single also topped Orichan's daily singles chart on August 8th during its second week of release. I Got Your Back tells the story of girls who grow as they navigate their worries and challenges, delivering a message of empathy and comfort. With these great achievements, Eyelid are proving their growing popularity in Japan.
Well, looking forward to the group's future activities as well. And thank you for those updates, Bella.
Yes, I'll stick around.
All right, and now it's time to go over to our AI anchor Arirang for more on the culture front. Arirang.
Thanks, Sua. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. The Culture Ministry and YouTube have agreed to work together to further promote Korean content on the global stage. First Vice Culture Minister Kim Young-soo talks with YouTube Vice President of Product Management Kim Woo-jin on Monday, where the two sides highlighted YouTube's key role in spreading K-content worldwide. Noting that 30% of total viewing time for Korean YouTube channels comes from overseas, they agreed to boost support for Korean content creators in expanding their global influence. They also stressed the need for innovation and growth over regulation to ensure the sustainable development of the new media industry. The Urban Summer Festival 2026 Seoul Summer Beach has wrapped up after attracting more than 3.2 million visitors to Gwanghwamun Square in Sejongno Park. The 21-day festival, held from July 20th to August 9th, offered a city center getaway featuring water activities, sand play, nighttime relaxation, and local dining. The water slide at the main water wave zone was a major crowd pleaser, while the play market zone brought together flea market finds and food truck favorites, adding a lively shopping and dining experience. A special program offering a taste of Joseon-era royal refreshments will return to Gyeongbokgung Palace this fall. The second half edition of Gyeongbokgung Saenggwabang 2026 will run from September 2nd to October 26th. Held at Saenggwabang, the royal kitchen where special delicacies were prepared for Joseon kings. The program lets visitors sample a traditional royal refreshment set featuring 6 types of court sweets and 1 medicinal tea while enjoying the palace's historic atmosphere. To ensure a fair chance for participants, tickets will be allocated by lottery through Ticket Link. Applications open Thursday, with winners to be announced on the Korea Heritage Agency's website on the 24th. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
K-pop may have opened the global door to Korea's sounds, but more foreign visitors are now seeking to learn about the country's traditional tunes. Our culture correspondent Jung Hye-rim joined a traditional music class in Seoul to find out.
While many Koreans grow up encountering the instrument at least once, for these Japanese students, it's entirely new. They are hesitant and shy at first when trying to play the tanggu, a traditional Korean drum, because of its unfamiliar shape and size. But within minutes, the classroom transforms into an energetic session of resounding drums and vibrant laughter. The National Gugak Center says more foreign visitors are now seeking opportunities to take classes like this, where they can experience traditional Korean music firsthand. Many of these students are seeing tanggu for the first time, but the thunderous beat filling the room proves that they may be slowly falling in love with one of Korea's oldest instruments.
It is very fun. Korean unique instrument is very interesting for me, so I enjoy it very much.
It was difficult to catch up at first because the movements were quite fast. But it was fun at the end when all the sounds of different instruments came together.
The growing interest can also be seen in live performances. From January through July, more than 2,000 foreign visitors attended the Gugak Center's signature Saturday Gugak concert, accounting for roughly 1 in every 3 audience members. Meanwhile, a free English language program introducing traditional instruments at the center's museum has also drawn hundreds of foreign participants this year.
With K-culture gaining huge popularity through global icons like BTS's Arirang and traditional elements in K-pop Demon Hunters, foreign interest in Gugak has surged. Also, as inbound tourism recovers, we have prepared specialized performances and hands-on programs tailored for international guests.
To meet this demand, Korea is ramping up efforts to offer closer, more intimate cultural experiences. At the 40-seat Ongi concert, audiences can watch pansori, a traditional form of Korean musical storytelling, up close and entirely unamplified without microphones. After the show, visitors can speak directly with the artists, try out traditional instruments for themselves, and even dress in hanbok. As the Korean wave expands beyond pop music and television, more international visitors are discovering the sounds at the roots of Korean culture. By stepping into intimate concert halls and taking part in hands-on workshops, these foreign travelers are connecting with a heritage that is as living and dynamic as modern K-pop itself. Jung Hye-rim, Arirang News.
Korea has become one of the world's hottest travel destinations. And for millions of visitors, their first step into Korea begins here, Incheon International Airport. As of July 2026, this global gateway has welcomed more than 1 billion passengers. But here's the astonishing part. This airport was not built on solid ground. It was built on what was once nothing but open sea. In the late 1980s, soaring air traffic demand called for a new airport. But with little available land near Seoul, authorities turned to an extraordinary solution, connecting Yeongjongdo Island in Incheon with nearby islets to create a massive artificial landmass. Engineers first built enormous seawalls to hold back the ocean, then filled the tidal flats with layers of soil and rock. Next came the painstaking process of squeezing out trapped water from the soft ground below. It was a years-long battle, an uncompromising engineering feat where even the slightest ground settlement was unacceptable. Then, in 2001, Incheon International Airport rose from the sea and opened to the world. Fast check-ins and seamless immigration are only part of the story. Its hidden powerhouse lies beneath the airport, an automated baggage handling system stretching more than 100 kilometers. Out of every 1 million bags, only 2 are mishandled, just 1/30th of the global average. And when bottlenecks occur, artificial intelligence reroutes baggage automatically. A solid ground carved out of restless seas and tidal flats through sheer persistence. And built upon it, a world-class system of precision and convenience, proven by the numbers. This man-made gateway, built on reclaimed ocean, continues to welcome the world today and open the first chapter of Korea for travelers from all across the globe.
Korea has been experiencing a serious heat wave lately. Many people even lose their appetite due to the weather. Now, when it's this hot, I just want something cold and refreshing, actually. What about you, Bella?
Oh, same here. When it gets to summer, the first Korean summer dish that comes to mind is naengmyeon, naengmyeon, naengmyeon. Naengmyeon is probably the first thing that comes to mind. And you know, there's something about that bowl of ice cold noodles on a hot summer day that just hits the spot.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
there are also so many other refreshing Korean foods that Korean people like to eat
Right.
in summer. So today we're going to explore some of those summer favorites with our cooking content creator Matthew joining us once again in the studio. Welcome back, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Hello. Hello, everyone. 안녕하세요. Been a long time. Always nice to see you. Yeah, actually, I think the summer, like Korean summer, is very hot and humid, so we always crave for very refreshing and cold foods.
Right.
But we also have like a lot of foods, like Korean foods are prepared for Korean summer, so it's very nice.
So what would you think is the one Korean summer dish that comes up to mind and the one that you actually crave maybe every year?
I think like when the summer starts in Korea, I think everyone craves for naengmyeon, which is cold noodles, but it's because it's so humid, so I start craving for some refreshing, a little bit spicy and sweet noodles. But yeah, I think when I eat naengmyeon, it's like, okay, Korean summer starts now. So.
Definitely. So you did say naengmyeon comes to your mind when it comes to summer in Korea. And there's 2 different types, right? So naengmyeon, first off, when you first came across naengmyeon, was it unusual to you? Was it so new to you? And also the 2 styles is hamung naengmyeon and also pyeongyang naengmyeon. So which one is your favorite?
Actually, in Poland, we have some cold dishes, but it comes more like a dessert because we put fruits in it. But when I came to Korea, at first it was kind of unusual, but like when the summer is very hot and you start eating it, you get very used to, like you get very fast used to that, right? So I very started to love it. But like I think I'm the hamung naengmyeon team because I like the chewy texture, the spiciness, and the broth is kind of like strong taste. But pyeongyang naengmyeon is buckwheat noodles. And the soup is very light and mild. So yeah, I think the same naengmyeon, but the difference is very big. So I actually very enjoy making it at home as well. Because they have like many products in Korean Kmart.
Right.
Like you can easily just enjoy at home. So.
We're going to talk about how to make those dishes at home as well. But first and foremost, I mean, I think it's very interesting that you differentiate between hamung naengmyeon and pyeongyang naengmyeon, because many people might just differentiate between mulnaengmyeon and bibin naengmyeon, which is like the watery, cold broth, the clear broth style versus the spicy version. version, but there are more of these distinctions such as hamhung and Pyongyang naengmyeon as you just described. But yes, Matthew, you also make naengmyeon at home, which is really not easy for me. I just like to go to the restaurant. But please tell us, these days there are so many naengmyeon products you can make at home. Do you have any tips or tricks that you can share with our viewers?
So I think the naengmyeon, the point of that is to eat it very cold. So you must not skip the rinsing process. So as soon as you cook the noodles, you have to put it in the ice cold water. So it keeps the texture very chewy and it doesn't get overcooked. But like for me also, like if I put the gugsu, which is the soup, like I think 1 hour before I eat, I put it in the freezer. So it makes it salorm. It's kind of like icy, kind of becomes like kind of thing. And I put cucumber and boiled egg on top. It makes the dish very nice.
And we see you making it here also with the egg up there. And you also need a lot of ice cubes. I think Korean people need to have a lot of ice cubes in their refrigerator, not only because they love or iced Americano, but also because they need those ice cubes for these refreshing cold noodles.
Definitely. And speaking of naengmyeon, what's going around is also something called 불닭 naengmyeon, which is basically a recipe that you enjoy 불닭 spice noodles cold. And I also saw a video of you making it as well. So do you have any tips on making it, easy?
Because I think usually bultak we eat only like we just mix the noodles and we kind of make it hot. But if you rinse it in ice cold water to keep the noodles very chewy, and then after, like I do it on my YouTube video, but like I very like it to mix it with like when it's cold, and then you mix it with the sauce, and you put the naengmyeon gugsu, which you can get in the Kmart. So it makes it very something new and very refreshing, spicy and sweet, and very, I think, good for Korean summer.
I think this one I should try out one day.
It's very easy, yeah.
Okay, I'll check your video later again. But now let's talk about naengkuk, or cold soup. This one might be a little unfamiliar to our foreign viewers. So what is that? And also I heard that the ingredients can vary a lot from household to household.
I think it's very popular dish when we go to Korean barbecue also, like in the summertime. Especially, like in winter, they do it hot, but if you go in summer season, they just make it cold, and then all the ingredients that go inside are very simple, but can be only cucumber or only miok, which is seaweed, right? But it doesn't very differ on the products, but it's very easy to make and very popular for us. But I think in between, like I think each house has its own kind of recipe for the naengkuk, which like naengkuk means just the cold soup, right? So I think it's like every household has its own recipe for good naengkuk. And I think if you put a little bit of vinegar or sometimes mustard in it, it makes it more refreshing and it's very 시원해.
Right. I think vinegar is a must ingredient, especially also in naengmyeon again. I'm the kind of person who first eats it as is, and then I put a little bit more vinegar at the end.
Same. I think we're all the same.
I think so too, yes, definitely agree. And so we talked about naengmyeon, we talked about naengkuk, and there's another Korean dish that a lot of people eat in summer, and that's kongguksu, which is noodles in cold soybean broth. So now, you also made this as well, so could you explain exactly what kind of dish this is, and also an easy recipe for people to make at home?
Like actually the kongguksu is just the simple creamy soybean broth, what it's called. They serve it cold, but it's very rich. The taste is very rich and gives you a lot of protein. But actually, like, it's not as complicated as it seems to be. You can make it very easy at home. Like if you have the soybean, cooked soybean, you just blend it with water. Or the easiest way is just you get the tofu from the tubu, from the Kmart, and then you just blend it with milk. You put 1 scoop of the peanut butter, which makes the flavor very deep and tasty. And like, I think just the point of that, it has to be cold. That's the taste of that, right? It's the summer dish, so you have to keep it cold.
Okay, and Matthew, every year this debate comes up. Also on social media, I see this question a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Should you season kongguksu with salt or sugar? What do you think?
I think I'm the salt team because it brings the very deep flavor of the soybeans. But like, I think it differs also where in Korea where you're from. Because like if you're Gyeongsangdo or Jeollado, like it differs a lot, or it's just your personal like kind of taste, right? But I put salt and only a little bit of sugar. But sometimes I see my friends, they put a lot of sugar. Like they
Just
make
pour it in?
Yes, like 2 or 3 cups. So it makes it. I think it's just like a dessert, but I think it's just your taste. So.
Well, I like to put in both in it.
Oh,
like first
same.
I start again with nothing, just the pure version.
Oh, really?
And then I put a little bit of salt in, a little bit of sugar, and then mix it all together.
I'm the salt
I think that's the
person.
best. Yeah, just a little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar. Yes, we all have different tastes. And also, are there any side dishes or foods that you particularly recommend with pairing these summer Korean dishes?
I think for naengmyeon we usually have galbi, which is Korean barbecue meat, or just easy like samgyeopsal, or even like sogogi, which is grilled beef. But I think for kongguksu, we kind of enjoy having it with yeolmu kimchi, because the soup is very mild, it's very plain, right? But like the spicy yeolmu kimchi, it mixes well. It's like a pairing. You have to eat it together. It makes the soup taste very good.
It's interesting how you are mentioning meat here, because usually we would think that the cold broth might be a side dish for the meat, and not the other way around.
Right.
But actually in the summer season, these cold noodles can actually be the main dish, and you can have some side galbi, as you said, some seasoned meat as a side dish actually. But Matthew, last but not least, there are so many other refreshing noodles in Korea. Would there be one that you would like to recommend to foreign viewers that they might not be familiar with?
I think foreigners usually, when they come to Korea, they stay very short time, so they only, I think, trying to enjoy naengmyeon. But we have like yeolmuguksu. It's kind of for foreigners, it's kind of naengmyeon kind of thing, but it's a little bit like it's simple. It's simple, but it's also very refreshing. And I very enjoy that. Like, I think it's just depends on the day. Sometimes you crave for naengmyeon. Sometimes you want something soury and ice cold, like yeolmu. But I think also they have like chogeguksu, which they put like the boiled, very soft chicken on top, and then I think they use the chicken breast, and the soup is also very cold, ice cold, but it's just the chicken broth. So the taste is very deep. I think all the foreigners that they come to Korea, they would love it. Because the chicken soup, I think it's very popular all around the world.
Right.
It doesn't matter what country you go. There's always everyone loves chicken, right? But the chicken soup, very deep taste, and then they put a little bit like some chicken breast slices on top, mix it with cold soup, tastes very good.
And again, vinegar.
Vinegar and a little bit of mustard.
Oh, yes.
All right. Thank you very much for those refreshing recommendations and tips, Matthew, and have a great, refreshing and cool rest of the summer.
I think we all need that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
you.
appreciate it. And thank you, Bella, as always. We're going to have you back here soon.
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.